It's your girl Tashi, also known as the Positive Vibe Enthusiast. And tonight it is just me and Tracey, and we're going to be kikiing it up tonight, talking real shit and making y'all laugh. So, Tracey, how the hell are you? How's Linwood? How's the snow?
Everything is good. The snow is melting. We have been having some pretty decent days this last couple of weeks. The last couple of days of this week. Um, we've been in the 40s, some 30s, but the snow is melting, which is a blessing because I'm tired of shoveling. Um, but other than that, it's been nice.
That's good. Good to
No
hear.
complaints. No
That's
complaints.
good. We had our little winter storm down here in Houston,
Yes,
and
I heard.
they about lost their minds down here.
I bet.
It was like COVID all over again. No toilet paper,
No water.
no water. They
Oh
they
my
stole the
God.
smiles from people's faces. It was
All,
awful.
all the groceries gone.
All the groceries.
You go in there and the stuff that you don't ever buy is what's really there available.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
know.
got we got some saltine crackers and a pack of Vienna sausages. Make it work.
And you know what? Somebody probably did make it work.
Yeah, yeah. It was crazy, and like I said, I survived Harvey, and I always tell people I survived Harvey twice technically because I was born in Harvey, Illinois. I
Mm,
escaped that shit.
you say Harvey World.
Yes,
You escaped it, huh?
I escaped it, and then now we in Harvey down here. I finagled that one too,
Yeah.
and now I didn't survive the great snowstorm of 2021.
Okay. What you say when you thought it was good?
Yeah. But it's cool though. I'm not tripping. Like for me, I'm still gonna be in the South. Like I'm not messing with y'all with that snow up there. My little couple of days of inconvenience, that's fine. I'll take that over a whole season any day. Any
But
day.
at least you have experienced snow. Just think about the people who have never experienced snow and then had to deal with that.
Oh yeah, I could
They
imagine.
probably freaked out.
Maybe.
I said they probably freaked out.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. It was awful, scary, all of the above.
Yeah, well, I'm glad y'all doing good down there. I mean, so what exactly happened? And to let you all know, our listeners, this is part of the reason why we have not done a show. We didn't do a show for a week because of all of the issues that were going on in Houston with the snowstorm that came. So due to that, we had to push back a week of our show. But we're back,
We're back.
and this is why because of the snowstorm. It was bad here, but I guess it was worse there.
Well, like I said, down here in the Lone Star State, we learned that they're on their Lone Star grid,
Mhm.
and we learned that it just doesn't have the shoulders to carry everything, and we lost power. The city shut down the water. People lost water
Mm,
and power. People lost their lives due to hypothermia. It was
mm.
a whole hot ass mess. And to make it how petty, like you know, I think about Mother Nature sometimes and I have to chuckle. And I know people lost their lives, but if I was a person who lost my life during this, only by Friday the temperature's back 70, I'm like, really?
You
Really?
say two, 3 days of being cold and really,
Took me out. Like I gotta be here now. You really? Like,
yeah, it's
yeah,
unfortunate
it
what
is
Mother Nature can
unfortunate.
do.
Yeah. So it's what I've learned is always, always, always keep your winter coat. Always keep your blankets. Definitely need to build a survivor kit. I was not prepared. I
Mm.
literally had not one, but two, but zero. I had
But you
zero
say none
candles.
of the above.
Yes, I had
None
zero
of the
candles.
above.
I went 32 hours without power, and that was rough. So, but again, it was rough. I'm glad it's over. I'm done. ready to move on. But
Mm.
definitely learned my lessons. More stripes on my survivor coat. That's the way
I
I
heard
say it.
that. I heard that. So in an event like this, what kind of what would you have in your survival kit?
I would definitely pack a good attitude.
You say because that's definitely gonna be needed.
Yes. First and foremost, you need a good attitude.
Can't be
Number
a sour
two,
puss around here.
no, it's gonna make you're gonna make it worse for yourself. You really are. Um, Make sure you have some books to read. Keep yourself occupied. Candles, knives, disposable plates and cutlery. Because I didn't have those either. Because that's just something I didn't really buy. Plenty of water. Oh my gosh. As soon as you hear it's a storm, I recommend if you have tubs in your home to fill up your tubs and your sinks. Have like at least a 2 week reserve water in your house. Like if you have a empty closet in your house, hoard stockpile water. Like everybody stockpile water.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And just have some crackers and some peanut butter, because if you can live off of crackers, peanut butter, granola bars, things like that, sardines, hot sauce, things like that. Oh, and
Hmm.
I say the hot sauce because even though it's a hard time, that don't mean stuff ain't got to have a little seasoning or a little spice to it.
Okay.
So yeah, have that hot sauce. So yeah, that's my survivor kit. That's what I say, and you'll be all right. Just get through it, and if you have the money to get a generator, get one. Yeah, just I say,
it's so funny you say that. I was definitely thinking that,
mm-hmm,
especially for those that live in actual houses, not apartments or anything like that. I would definitely invest in a generator because, man, it don't matter where you are, what type of weather you get there, you can never go wrong having a generator. Who want to
absolutely,
deal with having to throw away all of their groceries? You know what I'm saying? Because oh my God, my power went out and it's been out for days and everything thawed out and I just bought all these groceries and now I got to throw them away.
yeah,
So, generator definitely top of the list.
yeah. No, I agree. All good advice. All good advice. Um, but you know what? I'm gonna switch gears a little bit because I was talking a little bit about this before the show, but I want to talk about restaurant send-offs. Yes.
What restaurant set you off, girl? That you had to end that. Okay. Moving on. What restaurant set you off?
Man, Popeyes did me
Wait,
in.
what?
Popeyes
N-
did me in today.
Not Popeyes.
Yes,
Stop. What did they
sure
do?
did.
How they send you off, girl?
So I don't watch a lot of TV, but I caught the commercial
Okay.
advertising that they had beignets at Popeyes.
Okay. Beignets. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I want to try the beignets at Popeyes. They look so good. Like on the commercial, they were circular, and they even had a little Hershey kiss in the middle for your chocolate and the dusting of the powdered sugar.
Okay. Well, this definitely got to be a special because, this is Mardi Gras. So,
Yeah. Well, when I got there, I ordered the three just to try it.
okay.
And first of all, my beignets weren't circular.
No.
They were a whole rectangle. I'm like, but
Well, I've
wait,
seen some beignets at a rectangle, but okay.
they were the size of the mini Snicker bars you give out to the kids on Halloween.
No. So the beignets that I've seen that are square are the size of an actual like Pop Tart. But did you say the Snicker bars? Say
The
it ain't
fun
so.
size,
The
the
fun
whole
size.
fun size. Yes.
You mean like when the kids come to the door and say trick or treat fun size?
Yep. And all they got was a damn trick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I see Popeyes rubbed you the wrong way.
And why low key? So I'm like, all right, it's not visually appealing, but let me taste it. It may taste better than what it looks like, because we've all been in those situations where something may not look appetizing, but you taste it and it's fire.
It's deceiving. Like the potato chip bags where it's filled with all of this air, and then when you bust it open, it's like a third of the bag is full of chips. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. So I took a bite in it, and I'm like, instantly, I knew This beignet was fried in the damn chicken grease.
No. Please tell me it did not taste like the chicken girl.
It was a hint of spicy.
I'm
I'm
done.
telling you,
I'm
that's what happened
done.
to
I'm
me.
done. So Popeyes has officially rubbed you the wrong way, which she's further letting you all know that in the event if you want beignets, you might as well just go and buy it yourself and make it at home in comparison to going to Popeyes and buying their special because you don't know if you're going to get a beignet or a piece of chicken breast.
Pretty much. Pretty
Mm,
much.
mm.
So yeah, that happened.
I'm so sorry.
And then it got me thinking. I feel like there's been others that sent me off. Like, can you think of any restaurants that have sent you clean off? Like you've been your mouth watering thinking about it, like the picture on the menu, and then when you get it, it's nothing like you imagined.
Um, no, I can't. I can't say I.
Well, you're lucky. You're lucky.
And if I can say, I can't recall.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a traumatic experience. I'm not fully boycotting because I tend to boycott places. I'm not boycotting Popeyes, but I'm boycotting that damn beignet.
Well,
So that needs to be removed.
that's not going to be on their menu forever.
How
I
about
think
it should have
it
never
should have
been on
never.
there.
Well, they they celebrate Mardi Gras right now.
Not right.
I completely understand why they would add that to their menu. Limited special. I get it. But I don't think that's something that will be on their everyday menu.
Well, they shouldn't bring it back next year. You know what? Try king cake next year. How about
I
that?
was just about to say, why wouldn't they give those out now? I haven't had one of those in so long. Oh my God. This just bring back memories of when I
Hey, we
lived.
went to the last original Mardi Gras, you guys.
Look, when I lived in New Orleans for a year, went to school there. OMG. My first Mardi Gras was something to remember. I don't think we ever stayed at my house.
Nah, nah. Mm-mm. It was fun.
I think if you ever wanted to find us, I think we were on Bourbon Street the entire time you were there. It was
Yo,
definitely a great experience. I can say that much.
I definitely want to go back post Katrina. To be honest with you, I don't think I've been back to New Orleans since Katrina. I don't think
I have. I
I
went a
haven't been
couple
back.
times. I went a couple times. It's definitely not the same.
Really?
Yeah. There are still some areas that they have houses with X's still on them. So,
That's nuts. Like it's been
yeah,
10 years
people.
over. Wait a second. That happened in 2005. No, 2006, right?
So, I think it was 05. It was 05.
That is nuts. Like if we go back to, because I'm right down here in Houston, so I'm only a hop and a skip and a jump away. If I go back to New Orleans and still see a damn house with an X on it, that is crazy.
But you got to think, a lot of those people never came back.
Okay, the government, the city didn't step in and try to do something with the houses. Oh, but wait a second though. You know what though? It probably still will be houses with X's because New Orleans has been hit hard 2020 with those storms.
Yeah.
They got hit kind of hard. So I can see why it may not even be the original X. It's like, no. This X was last year. Oh, okay, my bad. You know.
Yeah.
They have New Orleans. I just want to go back to eat, honestly. And I really like the people and I love Big Frida. And I
You
wanna I like
already know. I love me some Big Frida
yes.
too. The
I
bounce
love Big
queen.
Frida.
The bounce queen, honey. Out of all that time that I was there, I could never get the bounce down. I swear I feel like that's like a southern thing. I don't know. Like my best friend from there, so she's native of New Orleans. And we used to go clubbing, and when I say bounce, I used to be looking at her like, how do you do this? Teach me. And she's actually tried to teach me, and I just could never get it.
It's a different energy. Like it's if you're not from there, the music almost sounds like noise. But then like once you you in it, it's like, oh, I get it. This is hot. It reminds me of like Chicago juke music on a whole nother level.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
Yes.
people listen to juke music that's not from Chicago and be like, oh, that sounds like straight trash
And it give
noise.
me like a twang of like chopped and screwed but sped up.
Yes. Yes.
Like that's
Ass
the kind of
everywhere.
vibe
Ass
it
everywhere.
right. That's the
Ass
kind of vibe
everywhere.
it give
Ass
me.
everywhere.
But yeah, I could never get the bounce down. That I never mastered that. I mean, maybe one day. I don't know. I doubt
One
it.
day.
I doubt it. I'm getting older. These hips ain't the same, but yeah.
Hey, I get it. I get
One
we
thing,
aunties now.
right. One thing I couldn't master, okay? Let me tell you. That was it.
Well, that brings me to something else, So, how do you think hobosexuals are doing during the COVID pandemic? Like, how are they holding up?
Some of them.
Because I'm just going to give my opinion. I think that the hobosexual is far more dangerous, or okay, not dangerous. They're doing a lot more things than the tax season fuck boys doing.
Oh.
Because they had to stay getting their housing. It's been over a year, and COVID's still out there.
Okay.
So how are they holding up?
So for those of you who do not know what a hobosexual is,
Break it down for
a
them.
homosexual is basically a man
Or woman.
or woman, yes, who basically um, is only with you to
For
basic.
affordable housing.
Yes, pretty much in so many words. So they're only with you in a relationship because they pretty much need somewhere to stay. So I don't know if they really like you or not, but they like you for the time being, until they have nowhere to lay their head. So how do I personally feel the homosexuals are doing at this time? Some of them are probably miserable because they can't they can't live that lavish lifestyle they're accustomed to living because we're in the
Mm,
middle of a pandemic. So they
mm.
can't seek out their next home.
Ugh,
Their or not even so much next home, their prey, their next prey. They
right.
can't seek them out because it's limited things that we can do. Now, there are some who probably out here living they best homosexual life. They have already secured the home so that when summertime hits, they can bounce, and they got a whole nother um, home in which they live in, family, however you want to look at it, because some of them go for the ones with kids for extra beneficial reasons. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I wish we had a hobosexual that we can ask, how is life treating you during this pandemic? But for the most part, a lot of them are probably stuck and miserable, and they can't wait for this to end so that they can get back to their regular routine.
Well, you know what? I just think that whoever's taking the hobosexual in during this COVID-19 deserves an extra stimulus check, because that was probably another mouth you're feeding that you didn't really account for the year. There
Mm-hmm.
should be some type of tax credits, or
Mm-hmm.
for housing the hobosexuals.
Mm-hmm. Girl, tell me about it.
Maybe we should make a bill on that. Make a bill.
Mm. Yeah, I wish it was a form that we could fill out for ex-boyfriends too when we file our taxes, because the amount of time and money that is invested, that's a tax write-off.
I agree.
I should be
I
able
agree.
to get something back for that. So just like these women out here who got these hobosexuals, they need a form, and
In men, there are women hobosexuals too.
well,
This is
you
not
know,
just a male dominated.
I can't speak on their behalf because I am a female, so I can't But I get what you're saying. Men go through it too. You're right.
They do.
They
They too.
probably
They do
they
too.
probably catch it worse than we do as women.
Oh
Cause
yeah.
women
Be-
can be real sneaky and vicious
hey
with it
man,
too. Like,
I didn't see women finesse men. They didn't even see it coming. They blink. Next thing they know, they have a wife and 3 kids. It's like, what the hell happened?
forget finessing you out your drawers. I just finessed you out your house, your car,
Yes,
your
straight
your
up.
bank account, your savings account,
All
any
I've seen
investment
it.
property,
Mm-hmm. All of it. All of it.
anything. Oh yeah, this new company you just started. Oh yeah.
Let me go and ruin that
Yeah,
too. Let me go and
we
do
gonna
that.
put my name on all this. Yeah, there's
Dang.
some pretty smart women out there.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
you're right.
but
Men,
you know
men,
what?
men are probably out here getting got too.
But you know what? This is what I wanted to talk about too, which kind of brings in like, oh, like how do you spot out the fuck boy or the fuck girl at this situation? Because this happens. There are men with ill intentions, and same thing with women. And it's like, how do you know you're getting got? Like, I wish, like, is there something like, what are the telltale signs?
I
Like
don't
for me,
think. I don't think. I don't know. I can't say. I don't think people know that they're getting got or
obviously they
not.
don't know, but I guess my better question is, what can we tell people to look out for? Because to me, the telltale signs are like if they're maybe landing on a little too thick, if a person is always available during daytime hours, like it's like,
But come nighttime hours, you know where to be found. Yeah, that's quite questionable. I don't know. I think most people, if you know what a fuck boy is basically and what they're capable of, and I think that if you see those general signs, then you'll know. Um, so I mean, it's all in what you're willing to put up with.
you're right, you're right.
I think that's a better
And
way
you
of
know
putting
what
it.
too? I guess a better way of putting it too. There is something that you're omitting that's attracting
Yeah.
that type of person too. That is one thing I can't honestly say. Like we get what we attract what we put out.
Yes. That you are very right about. But I will say this. I don't know if this is a good way to look at it, but how I look at things, I kind of like to go into the situation, and it's probably not good, but in a sense, it kind of helps me in the long run, looking at everything in a negative aspect. So I go into it bad. I go into it thinking, oh yeah, you're no good, you're a cheater. So that in the event, kind
Really?
of, sort of, so that in the event,
Hmm.
if it does come down to that, I'm not as hurt as I would be if I didn't think that way.
And you see, I disagree. I think that you should go in with positive thoughts because you'll get that back. Because I really think, well, I don't think, I really believe, because I've tested it with my own life. What you think about, you manifest. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I refuse. I refuse. I've been in situations where men cheated and all of that. But I refuse to believe that every guy's like that. And I refuse to believe um that I'm going to be done in that manner again or whatever, because truthfully there were signs that I just chose to overlook. And I'm a big confronter of a person, and I'll take you at your word, but that's me being young. Me being older, like if I blatantly ask you a question and it's like, but wait, someone showed me the video of you and your family out eating. Like, wait, like, and they're like, no, that wasn't me. It's like, okay, I just have to cut this conversation short and be done with it, instead of wanting to believe the fuckery or the bullshit that someone's telling you,
Hmm.
you know. But no, like I wouldn't want. I don't. That's kind of sad to go in
It
thinking that
is.
everybody's
It
lying
is.
or everyone's full of shit. Like I don't want to think
And I
like that.
don't. And it sucks. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like until you prove otherwise.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez
I mean, to
Louise.
me, it hurts less. Um, And I'm not saying that that's good, but if I kind of go into it thinking that, then it just doesn't hurt as bad when it does happen. But that is until you prove otherwise. So if you
Bullshit.
prove
If
to
you,
me,
but I have a question. How could they prove otherwise if you always thinking this person on
well, I mean,
bullshit?
no,
Like I done bought you flowers every day.
not
I done took you trips around the world. You still think I'm on
not
bullshit?
necessarily. You know what I'm saying? But like, you just,
When does it end?
I don't know. Whenever I'm ready for it to end.
That's crazy.
So it's horrible, but
Wow.
yeah, that's probably why I'm single now.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know now, child. Everything cannot be negative. This is
No.
the positive vibe
Yes, you are
enthusiast.
right. You are right about that. But that was before. Now it's a little different. I've kind of stepped back and I'm focusing a little on me more now than a
I heard that.
relationship and what I think I want. No, what I know I want is to be happy, and I am focusing on that first and foremost before anything. So my happiness is what matters right now. So that's what I'm focusing on.
Well, that is, hey, I'm with you on that because if you're not happy, none of this even
Nope,
matters or makes sense at
none
that
of
point.
it. So
Which always is just interesting to me, like the people that gets in those circles of being unhappy and like they just can't seem to shake it, and it's just like the only way. Life is a mirror. That's one thing I've learned turning 35. Life is an absolute mirror. So whatever you got going on
mm-hmm.
internally, it manifests on the outside. It
Mm-hmm.
sounds crazy. And at first I didn't believe it. I'm like, oh, it's all mumbo jumbo. But no, like once I decided to, take a year of my life and make my body a science experiment, like I ended up really opening up many different things in my brain and reading a lot of different books and then putting some of the things I'm reading to a test because I am open-minded, but I'm also I have a science brain. Like I need stuff to be proven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just going to blindly go along with whatever. You tell me the sky is blue, now let me go outside. Okay,
You say
okay,
I
it's
need
blue.
proof. Give me
You know?
proof. Give me proof. I
Yeah,
heard that.
I need all the receipts. So when I did the work, I worked on myself in my Ian Van Zandt voice. I did the work. And I realized like, yeah, no, life is a straight up mirror. No doubt about it. And it's so funny when I have a couple of bad things happen to me. Even with this storm, I was watching a lot of violent doomsday shows on TV, which I had to chuckle with what happened to me during this winter storm because everyone didn't experience the same level of the winter storm.
Right.
Everybody did not lose
Right.
power. Everyone did not lose
Right.
water. But I was one of the people that lost both. So, and I kind of honestly believe I manifested that to myself because I was watching so much doomsday stuff on television, like that whole couple of weeks before that. So I'm like, oh yeah, this didn't have to be my storyline. Versus when I went through Harvey down here, I didn't lose power. I didn't lose water. I didn't lose
Nothing.
anything.
Not one thing. I remember that.
Nothing.
And it's so funny. You say what you
And guess
watch, you
what?
manifest it. Please don't say that because
Exactly. And what I was
I've been watching
watching.
Sabrina, the little teenage witch on Netflix.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm not ready for that side yet. I don't know if I'm ready to speak to spirits and
Well, I'm not speaking to spirits, nothing like that, but I'm just saying that during Harvey, I was watching like the Real Housewives and bullshit like that
okay.
during that time. Nothing violent, just all like goofy,
Right.
dumb stuff. Like that's what I was watching. And I went through a major storm and nothing happened to
Mm-hmm.
me. Versus, I know exactly what I was watching. It was horribly violent and it was all about doomsday apocalyptic crap. That's what I was
Mm-hmm.
watching. And boom, look what happened to me. So just
Well, I don't
saying.
want nobody to cast no spell on me. Okay.
They can't.
I don't
They
want.
can't.
I
What
don't
they're
want to turn
doing.
into a frog.
Well, especially not the frogs that they've been eating their legs.
Oh Lord Jesus, have you ever eaten frog legs before?
I have, and I totally
It tastes like
disagree that
chicken.
it tastes like chicken. It tastes like catfish to
Really?
me, straight up. Yes, it tastes like
Okay.
catfish. It's that same
Dirty.
slimy, um,
Yeah.
gritty, fatty type fish
Mm.
taste to me. It tastes like
Like
catfish in my opinion,
get it
not
out the
chicken at
mud.
all. Oh yeah, that frog was
Oh,
definitely
okay.
out the
Mm.
mud
Mm. Well,
and jumped right into the basket
okay.
and into
Well,
the
to each
fry.
his own. So now, wait a
Mm-mm-mm.
minute. I got a question for you. Since we talk
Okay.
about hobosexuals and cheating boyfriends and all of this, what is your intake on sugar daddies and sugar mamas?
Hey, you know what? I think they're an essential part of dating.
And at
Because
what point in your life do you say, okay, that's sugar daddy, sugar mama, I'm ready. I'm ready to be somebody's sugar baby.
okay, first of all, I wouldn't jump into it saying I'm going to be somebody's sugar baby. I would jump in it like, hey, you want to be with me, so you're taking the money to invest in me. Because at the end of the day, you're going to want me to be in a position where you want to bring me around and be proud of me, right?
Right.
Just like I'm proud of you because you're already established, you're going to want to be proud of me too, right?
Right.
So if if that means I need money for whatever business I'm trying to do and you want to invest in me, boom, thank you, you know. If you want to invest in my education, boom, thank you. Invest in these bills, clear up my credit, thank you. um Honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with the sugar baby sugar mama relationship. I really honestly don't. I think as long as you still got love and respect for whoever's helping you, I'm all for it. But if you're like in it just taking this money and sucking the mama or the daddy dry, I think that that's wrong. Because I don't think it's right to do anybody like that, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Because when you're with somebody, you're adding to them. You know, I'm not going to be with somebody who's not adding to me. I'm just not like, I'm not that person that it has to be just physical. Like you can get physical with anybody. Like that's no, you need to be adding something. Um, and sometimes that may be something like money, but I just kind of feel like it's more so for me. I want somebody who's going to stimulate me mentally, you know, teach me something.
Right.
Like it, I'm in the business world. I'm an entrepreneur. If I don't know everything, so I will hope that you can teach me about more about the financial aspects of, you know, how to move money
Right.
around, or you know, how to build a better, stronger, you know, LLC or corporation, or what's the plus of having an S corp versus a C corp. Like that's where my head's at.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like just like your basic, you know, sugar baby and sugar mama daddy situation, hey, if it's just a physical exchange, like it could be a sugar mama like, hey, I'm gonna take care of you, but you better be throwing this young dick, you know? Maybe that's y'all
So
arrangement,
funny,
and vice versa.
funny story. I actually had somebody come to me and say, um, don't you want to be my sugar mama? Now, this wasn't too long ago, and I'm only 35. And it probably was maybe a 2-3 year age difference between us. And I just was like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on now. How am I going to be someone's sugar mama? I don't have kids. Not to say that you need kids to be a sugar mama or whatever, but I'm just thinking to myself, I'm not even that old yet. I
No, no.
I mean, I don't even think I've hit Cougarville yet. So how did I jump to Sugar Mama? I mean, I was so confused. Like, how does that work? At what age do you become Sugar Mama, Sugar Daddies?
I think
And
that
what
it's
is
not
the
an age
age
thing.
difference?
Okay, this is what I think. I think that there's no age limit on sugar daddy, sugar mama. I think it's more of a financial
Is that what it
status.
is? Okay.
Because yeah, you cannot be a sugar mama or daddy and not have enough money to trick off. Like that's the key. Like you have to have the money to trick off. If you don't have the money, you can't even, you're not part of the club.
Mm.
And I think as far as age goes, that's when you get into cougars. Because like once you hit like, and I think a cougar, it has to be more than a 10-year age
Okay.
difference. So like, let's say I'm 35 and I'm dating a
25.
20-year old. I'm a whole cougar right now.
Okay. You're
Like my man's can't even
you're
drink.
robbing the cradle. He
Yeah,
ain't
like
even
I
took
didn't
his
pick him
first
up.
steps yet.
No, no, like that's nuts. Like if I'm dating a 20-year-old right now, like what the world? Whoa, what happened to Tashi? Like what
Mm,
happened?
mm, mm.
But yeah, I'll officially be a cougar at that point, I would think.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the etiquette is wrong. You can't ask someone to be your sugar daddy or sugar mom. I think it kind of like organically
And I was
happens.
just looking
I don't think.
like, like really? Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna. The advice I would give to everybody is the same advice that my grandmother, may she rest in peace, always told me. God bless a child who has their own. Just keep focusing on you, like do you, and the right person. If you are in a situation where you feel like you need some extra help, just keep taking care of yourself the best way you know how, and somebody will come, I guarantee you, always, 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 to help you in your situation.
Mm-hmm.
It never fails.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't even have to be out here like trying to finesse somebody to do whatever. No, 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 no. Focus on you, take care of yourself, make sure you're looking good the best way you can,
Mm-hmm.
and keep doing you. People admire that. They want to help you. Like, man, you see that shorty over there, like she working 3 jobs, holding it down, taking care of her kids. Her kids are always clean. She always clean. Her house always clean. Let me go buy her a bunch of groceries. Let me pay some of these bills. Let me leave some money in the car for her next time she get in the car. That's how you get blessed like that.
Mm-hmm.
And vice versa. You can be a good man who got custody of your kids, you working, holding it down. You meet a nice girl who don't have any kids, but's in a position to kind of help you out. Maybe she helping you watch your kids, um, just helping you out. Like people like to help people who's helping
Mm-hmm.
themselves. That's where it lies. Because yeah, you may link up and meet a sugar man or sugar mama, whatever. But eventually, if you're not doing nothing for yourself, you just became a dependent, and nobody wants a dependent.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just not hot. Like it's annoying. Like I didn't work all day and came back and you the same spot. Oh, okay. Like that's annoying. So just make sure you keep some business for yourself. Shit. If you ain't got no, make up some shit. Go around the block, get lost for 8 hours, do something, get you some
That's
business.
it.
Yeah, that's my advice, straight up. But I have to agree, like my grandma said, God bless a child who has their own. Because and I remember one guy used to date, he's always asked me to move in with him. And I'm like, I'm not moving in with you. And he told me one day, we're just talking, he goes, I know why you don't want to move in with me. I said,
Why?
why? He said, because you always want to be in a position to kick a motherfucker out.
Really?
You know what?
Really?
And I didn't think of it like that, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to, like that is the worst situation. Like you didn't moved in with this man or woman, and you didn't invested time. I call it sweat equity in their house, and then next thing you know, they're like, yeah, you have to get out. What? And you have nothing to say. You have nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like you don't want to become a victim like that. So definitely stay away from that is my
Mm-hmm.
advice. Yeah. Stay on your own. So yeah, this has been a crazy, like we had to change our show around. We were having technical difficulties, so that's why Miss Siobhan is not with us on this episode, but she'll be back with us next week. And I guess, is there anything that you want to add? We still have a few more minutes of this power hour, and is there anything that you would like to, put out there and let people know? Any positive words? Always like to end on a positive note. So any words of encouragement to anyone listening?
Um, have faith. Um, that
I
is my
like that.
positive phrase for the day. Have faith. As long as you believe in something, it'll happen. Um, and I guess that just kind of stems towards manifesting it. Put it out there. Speak it into the universe. Have faith. Believe in everything that you do. Because if you don't, nobody else will. And at the end of the day, nobody's going to make things happen for you but you. So just as our show is named, The Positive Vibe, just stay positive and have faith.
I like that. And just to speak on faith, you have to have faith because yeah, you don't have faith, you don't have nothing. You have to definitely walk in faith, have blind faith too. And don't let anybody talk you out of your dream. Just because they can't see it doesn't mean it's not true. And I really feel like God put things on your heart because it pertains to you, not everybody else. We are all here to do a job. Everybody has their role. Think of it as a play. We're all part of a big play. And what's your storyline? And your storyline is your storyline. And don't let anybody stop you from playing your part. Don't let them do it.
Yep. I definitely agree with that.
Wow. Yeah. Well, this has been a great, great show. A little shorter than our hour, but that's okay. Next week is going to be a live
Very
one.
much so live. I'm super excited about next week's show. Yeah, great. It's going to be a great topic. I really would like for everyone to tune in for next week's episode. And just make sure when you come, you got your tea ready, baby, because I'm going to bring it next episode.
Well, I keep my tea.
Make sure you got your tea, because, baby, you going to be sipping.
Oh, okay. Well, we definitely with it. Cannot wait till next week. And we're going to tell y'all, hey, have a great weekend and an even better week ahead. It's been real.
Stay
Good
positive.
night, y'all.